Well, hello friends, how's it going? This is Jeff playing Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. Let's see, we got 10.05 revised. Let's go to the campaigns, let's go to Barbary War again, let's try that one again.
The mighty Barbary states of North Africa, typically Ottoman regions. Actually, autonomous kingdoms of dreadful pirates and corsairs. They bring terror on the southern European coastal towns and villages, and attack the ships in the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. They capture Europeans and Americans for the Arab slave market in North Africa, or to hold them captives for ransom. I was called to put an end to this scourge of the seas.
Okay, again, I'm just gonna do the easy campaign.
The Berbers prefer to raid and keep a few men to protect their lands.
And same for sea and land.
The Berbers prefer to use small and fast ships than large warships.
We want to have that extra money. And here I like to put my name. I'm gonna leave his picture though. That'll be okay. But we are gonna go with adaptation because that adds the spice to the game and makes it, challenging, of course. But anyways, that's all we can do for now. Okay, and this is talking about the treaty in Paris, and if you want to read this kind of stuff, you can pause the screen and read it. Okay, now, as I see here, they only put 3 ships in here. They used to have 4. And I think it's the ship Syren or whatever. We used to have 4 ships. We used to have a lot of money, too. We don't have money anymore. And they only give us 1,000 and that. Let's see, what do we got over here? We got 10 points. Now I could, let me see if I gotta try to figure out what I want to do though. We got the 10 points. Alright, and you can read this. Is Jeffrey Morris the Messiah? Yeah, okay. and they gave us these 3 ships. And I think the reason, because they changed this battle. It says 4 here, but you can only put in 3. The 4th ship, they were saying people were actually selling that ship before they got to this mission. Which I don't think I never did that. I mean, why would you sell that ship? But anyways, okay, so let's try to figure out what the heck I want to do here. I know I'd probably want a couple points here and if this is going to give me the 5 rep points per battle, and yeah, if I do that, I mean I could probably put it here to get more money, but for what I'm about to do. But what I'm thinking is, if I can, what do we have for rifles that are free, like right here? Yeah. Well, we got 500 of these, so this way we won't. But now, should I give up XP? And that's going to take 500 of the 1,000. And do I give up XP again? Let's see, I'm going to need money. We're not buying these, right? I mean, these are what's left over from the other ship. Let me see. Oh, looks like we have 120 of them. And this ship had 130. Okay, so... Okay, so suppose I sell, and this is where I could have put the money. I mean, I could have put the points into sales so I could get more money for these rifles, but so that might be a tactical error. So again, now we have 79 of these, so I can get to 200. And now here, oh, but she had these weapons. And I have those, so suppose I go to here and give the 200 of those to this ship. Then that would free up these weapons. So maybe I can... And like I said, I'm giving up XP. So that would give me 325, 200, and 180. And it kind of wipes me out. Now I've already tried this earlier, and I'm just gonna do it again. So I'm gonna go Barbary War, EEA, and we'll say 1. So that will be my opening. Oh, and I didn't even do the points. Yeah, I mean, I could have. Like, I could have dumped them right in here for the purchases, and I would have got a little bit more money for the rifles. So then, because I didn't do that, I am going to put all the points right in here. So that way, I should get 40%, 25% plus the 15% of an easy campaign. I should get 40%. And here I should get 5 rep for each battle, which we're going to go right into a battle. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll just go ahead and save real quick. Again, right over that. That will be my opening move. And now we'll just go into the battle. So Ransom says 4, but it ain't. And we are going to go no peril, no glory to punch the reward up a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, you see now it's really only 3 ships. We used to have 4, but people sold it, so they didn't like that. Because this mission is you'll see once we get into it. I'm going to go ahead and skip and pause. Save the USS Syren. Okay, so you can see here at least 1 must be fulfilled. Eliminate enemy fleet. Fleet retreat. But you gotta save this ship. And that is this one right here. Alright, well, let me see if I can... We got to figure out what they're going to do, but we want to try to keep the ships together. Alright, and that'll be the opening move. Let's see how this goes. Now, we all got default guns of the Armstrongs and stuff, so I don't have my special guns that I like. Alright, and then you're probably gonna have to go over here. I will not have you shoot. You're gonna have to get over here. Alright, now we are going fast. I need to slow that down. And it's always good to target. So let's go ahead and do that. Now this one can go right about here. And then I'll have it target that one. Yeah, and I think maybe Syren can head here, and maybe this one can go just about right here. And I'll have that one shoot too. Alright, let's see how that goes. Alright, well, both of these ships are going to have to shoot that ship. And Syren's trying to get over there, so we'll cut the... Yeah, and like I said, I don't like these Armstrong guns. And look, they're trying to, and what I don't like is that they're trying to knock out my mass. Alright, well, let's see, like, yeah, because he knocks out my mass. We're gonna see if we can come over here and take these guys out. And these pirate ships are pretty fast. Now, of course, we only had $1,000 in the harbor. Alright, and we might as well get these guys involved instead of just sitting here. See how they do, how they stop, and then you go past them when you're trying to capture them? Alright, I think we got it. So we'll drop one unit in. Like I said, up close here I could go to canister, but again we haven't knocked out the armor, so it ain't gonna do that good. Now, okay, so now I have several choices here of what to do. So I think I can send the Enterprise off that way. This ship is gonna head off that way. This one and this one are gonna head over here. And then I have to cut here to try to get this ship. Or at least shoot him, right? Like I said, if we lose this Syren, we will lose the battle. So, but we might as well use her while we have her to try to get this ship right here. Alright, and that'll be that. Okay, so now this ship, I think would be good if we just park it right here and shoot at that ship. And I even wonder if I could have this ship turn like this to shoot at that ship also. And have this ship head that way to try to take him out. And seeing we're going to get this one, we might as well have this one go over that way. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and save right here. Okay, and then I gotta shut this ship off for just a moment because I don't want him to hit my ship. But, like I said, he can head off over here. And you're heading up. Okay, now this ship I'll have to turn off. Okay, yeah, I gotta shut him off. He's gonna hurt my ship. Yep. Yep, he's gonna hurt my ship. Okay, good. So, okay, hey, everybody stop firing, please. Everybody stop firing. Oh, he gave up real quick. Alright, we'll just put the 57 in. And get him over there now. Okay, so now you can get back on. Alright, let's... Oh, yeah, we got this one over here too. We'll just put 30 in here, there. Okay, so we got 3 of them already now. So let's get those 3 over here. Come on. Okay, now let's pause for just a moment and let's take the ships off. Make sure that they're all ready to fire. Okay. Alright, now let's check out where the next enemy is covered from, right here. So the red zone is here. So this is where this ship needs to get to. Now, I do have, wherever it is, hold on. Okay, so we're over here. So these three ships can head that way. As a matter of fact, I will make them go. Oh yeah, we're going too fast. We'll just go semi-fast. Okay, so now, and Enterprise can head off. And then our other ships can head on. And we're lucky that none of our ships lost a mass. I mean, they can easily knock out one of your mass. Because I played this earlier and they did. They knocked out a mass on 2 of my ships. So, and I only got 2 of the ships, not 3, like I sunk one. But they knocked out 2 mass on 2 of the ships. I can't remember which ones they were, but... Alright, so that's it. And we gotta see where the next enemy is right there. And even these ships are not too badly hurt. So I mean, of the first 3 ships that I had to fight, they badly damaged a couple of my ships and they took out 2 mass. So, so me doing this over, because they just had an update right now and they said that the mid-save battles might not work, so that's why I'm starting a new campaign. Because, you know, notice I just saved it a little while ago. You know, and like I said, I can even save it again. I can go, like say, S1A. And, but they were saying that some of these saves won't work, so with this new 10.05 patch, I decided to just, you know, try this Barbary War campaign. Okay, so now he's coming at us, and oh yeah, let's get back to normal speed. Oh, come on. Yeah, don't stop the ships, because if you stop them or you make them go a wrong way, like against the wind, they'll suddenly stop. Of course, he's got 120, so we don't want our ships to get close to him because he'll just capture them back. Okay, but here's Nautilus is coming up, so Nautilus will be the one that will have to take that one. Enemy spotted, so more enemy ships are coming. Okay, so he got past us, and we're just going to continue on. And Nautilus will be the one to try to get this guy knocked out. Yeah, see, he's going for the mass. We got 180. We don't have any stars. They do. They have a perk. But we're going to give it a shot. Because if we can take him out, then that's one we don't have to worry about. And the more we get, the better off in the harbor we'll be to get rep or money or whatever. But of course it's not going to be as easy as... because you can see how their ships are slightly bigger and faster. Now cut in, cut in, cut in, cut in. I mean, I would so prefer... yeah, see, he's hitting my sails and stuff. But if we could at least initiate the boarding. There we go, got it. Like I said, he does have one perk. Hey, matter of fact, look. Just by doing this boarding action, we earned a perk. Now, we don't have the perk, but we do have a star. So, he has a star, and we just gained a star just from doing this action. So that is good. All right, we'll drop one unit in. And now we'll get going again. Okay, and we still have another ship over there. Alright, now. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how I want to do this. We've got two over here. I only have... well, the Syren, I might be able to... well, I know... technically I could probably drop a unit out of Essex, put it on here, and then I'd have two ships, but we don't want to lose this ship. That could possibly get two more. So, I guess we should all be moving ahead now that we have four of them. And, yeah, and look at this for a minute. Wait, now suppose I anchor him, have him go here, and have him, or I'll just have him continue. And then have these two going, and I think everybody else is going. Or do I just do enough with the Essex and not risk this ship here, you know, like it's... yeah, matter of fact, if I can get him over here, he might be able to shoot at that ship right there. Like I said, I was hoping that this ship would get to shoot at that one. Oh, he's coming down here to attack us. Alright, why don't you anchor there? And then you come this way to get that ship there. Alright, now I gotta pause for just a moment. We have some action going on over here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's... I think it's prudent to just let him, like, yeah, red zone's right here. Let him go over there for now. Oh yeah, and I got it on fast. Hold on. Alright, so now that he passed, because I thought he was going to try to capture this ship now. Okay, now you got to get over here. Yeah, see now he's going back after that ship, so that'll get him out of my way. And I'm just trying to buy time for Essex to get up here and take this ship, because I don't think... And I think if I leave this ship here, and if I leave this ship right about here, and then I have this one coming in that way, and of course I have the Essex coming this way. Oh yeah, look at we just hurt their rudder and stuff. And yeah, man, we can just hit him right there. That would be nice. Oh, he just gave up. Alright, that's perfect. Because I can take somebody out of this ship here. And get that ship. And now, let's just send everybody get going again. And now we just got to send everybody, right? Once we get that. Okay, we got it. Okay, so let's get that one going too. Alright. So I think what I can do is... yeah, we're gonna just... Everybody's headed that way. Uh-oh, come on. Let's go. Full sail. Let's go. And I still have Essex, so Essex is gotta get over here. Syren can go off that way. So can that ship. And I think that's everybody, right? Alright, so he's coming at this ship. I was hoping that he would be able to shoot him. But you're gonna have to get going. Because we don't want him to capture him. So you just get going, please. Go. 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 Okay, so they still have 2 of them. Oh man, Yep, see, he knocked out my mast. This one ship shooting a forward shot knocked out my mast. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like I said, I was fortunate to get through the first part of this battle without losing a mast. Now that's going to be very expensive to fix. So yeah, like I said, I'm just retreating. It's okay to do that. I got enough of their ships. Now, where is my other ship? Oh, it's over here. What are you doing over here? Sheesh, get up there. Man. Now, of course, we got to get the Syren in, because without that ship, I would lose the battle. Alright, so now, I'm just trying to hang around a little bit to give him a hard time, while the Syren gets over here. Oh! And now we have this ship right here. I wonder if I could anchor right here and get to shoot at both of them. Of course, I'm taking a chance if he demasses me, but... No, but he's going to be constantly maneuvering to get a better shot at me and take out my mast, so I better get moving. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out right here. got 200, so why not try, right? We can get one more. Yeah. Well, let's go back to normal speed. Man, I had this at double speed. Jeez. All right, well, like I said, oh, he's not going to let me... Ugh. I hate that when they don't let us put somebody on the ship. But you got to get on that ship right now. And then you got to come over here. You might even be able to go get this guy right here. Let's see. Yeah, I can't believe I might be able to get them all. Now you're just going to head that way. Now, if he goes into the red zone, I'm not going to be able to go in there because I'll lose my thing. So now I have to play this game of over this. And I'll just anchor right here and shoot him. Well, whether I get him or not, at least I will... Alright, so I'll take somebody off the Enterprise. And the Syren I'm going to send into, I don't need it. So we're down to my one ship here, which in a minute, this unit will be on it. And we can shoot this ship. And yeah, so definitely, you know, like I said, because they came out with that patch, I decided to start this campaign again on easy, but with adaptation. And I'm going to say that this is, unless something happens to my ship here, you know, and I could probably save the game right here, you know, like... Yeah, I could probably... I'm just going to save it right there. I'm just going to save over it. Because I'm pretty satisfied with all that has happened. I got all their ships. I didn't sink one of their ships. And I still have this ship with pretty good condition at 208. Because I took everybody else off the other ships. So he wants to continually fight me. So I mean, this, if I could get all their ships, that would be a very good start to the campaign. It'll be better than what I done, because I did a couple of the battles and then I stopped, and then what happened was they came out with this patch, and it said that it changes the mid-battle saves, like, so I didn't know if I should continue that, so I said, well, I will go ahead and start this all over again. At least this way I know what to do, and the ship that I have to save is already in there, so I don't want to lose this ship, but at least I can say that I mean, I don't necessarily... Yeah, he's gonna try to do some maneuver on me. I mean, I don't know. Well, he's got... Look, he gained a star in this battle. So he actually gained a star. I mean, I gained one too. Like, none of my ships had any stars. Like, I had no perks on any of my ships. Just starting this campaign. Alright, so I'm just going to anchor and see if we can just pull him in. But he is going with the wind, so it's possible he'll break away. It is possible. Well, but it looks like I'm pulling him in. It looks like I'm pulling him in. Now, he's going to try to boogie on out of here. And if he does, I mean, there's nothing else I can do about it because I'm facing the wrong way. No. Yeah, good. Okay, we got it now. Okay. Anchor. Alright, yeah, this will be the best start ever of getting all their ships. Yeah, I mean, I only got, like, in the other campaign that I started a couple days ago that I was going to upload, but let me put one in there. I was going to upload, I only got 2 ships, so, here, I captured all 7. So that's going to be the best start that I can do. And I lost 1/3 of my force. As you can see, 300. So that's, you know, I mean, 1/3 of my force I lost. But I captured all 7 of their ships. So I totally wiped them out. And as you can see, eliminate fleet or save the USS, you know, you have to save this. I imagine if this gets lost, you lose the battle. Oh, they had 7 pirate ships. And you started with these 3 ships, and then they put this ship into the battle so you can't sell it before the battle. That's the major change that they made to this battle. And we have a commander who, you know, a lieutenant who became a commander. I'm wondering if he was on the Essex. And we recovered those, and we got 385 of these. Those suck. All right, yeah. Okay, though, that was a, you know, interesting battle now. Now the question should be, should I just repair or... Oh, okay, so, let me go ahead and sell the prisoners. And that was the battle. They gave us 1 career points, 75,000, and 31 reps. See, because I should be getting 5 extra rep and extra money. So Alright, and then we can advance, but we might as well figure out, let's go to the menu and let's save. Okay, so here I want to go with, Barbary War, EEA, and I'm just going to say, 2. And now we have a career point. Yeah, I don't know where I should put that point right now. I could get the 10% luck. Or I usually like to have crew training, I mean. So let's go do that. So whatever the repairs are, I have to do. This was the highest, 654. Okay, now look at all these ships we have. Alright, let's take a look at the Essex anyways. We got our first perk. This one earned a perk. Hey, and the Syren, she earned 2 perks. So that is really nice. And this one did enough to earn just 1. Okay, so all 4 of my ships earned a perk. That's why I guess taking away some of their XP, because I only had 1,000, they still ended up getting perks. So that was pretty good. Now I gotta decide here, what am I gonna do with all these ships? Alright, so I added 2. Alright, so I added 3. And the question could be, could I add 4, but do I need to do that? I don't think so. What is the price that we'd get for these ships? 9,000? If I take 10 away, I'll have 24. I'm gonna send it. Okay, so I got 3 of them. That's 1 better than what I did last time. And so I got 3 of these on top of still having 39 rep. So I think that is pretty good, I guess. So I think I can go ahead and just go to the next stage, because we have to see what's coming up next. Or could I with this money and with this, could I unlock something? Like, what do we have for guns? Naval guns. Oh, so we have the 6-pounders. Alright, so we already have these. So why don't I go to my ships first? See how there's a 6-pound Armstrong? I would rather have this one. It's going to cost 1 rep and 6,000. Ah, but this one has the 9. Yeah, and there's no more of the, there's just 23 of those. Okay, so we didn't unlock anything, so can we go over here and unlock industry 2? 9 and 12 pounders? It's going to take 9,006 rep. Okay, so now we have some 9-pounders here. Alright, now could I possibly get... Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Okay, so now both of these ships... Oh, but we have... Oh, wait a minute. Hey, but we do have 23 of these, and we just need 14. I mean, you know, see this gun, right? It only goes 700 yards, and the damage is kind of minimal until you get real close. Where this one can go shoot out 1,300 yards, and the damage might be only 5, but look where it can hit from a, you know, like 1,300 yards. Okay, so both of these ships, the Essex and this one, now have these guns right here. And these are the guns that I like. Now, they don't have any other things like perks or something, but I only have that amount of money. And how are we for personnel? Let's go to optimal. Let's go to optimal. Let's go to optimal, and it's not costing me any rep. And let's go to optimal. Alright, we're going to go to the next stage, I think. And the war with the Barbary states, the Congress decided to stop the humiliating status of paying a tribute to the pirates of northern Africa. The war is inevitably, along with the restart of the pirate attacks on our ships, can the Jeffrey Morris stop the abusing of the American pride so we limited means of availability or whatever. And that just explains what we just did with the King of Naples and all that. You can read that. Just pause the screen. Okay, so we have pillars coming up next. And we do need 6 ships. And then after that, we have Naughty Alice and the Swedish captives. So the question would be, now that I have this ship, all right, we might have to buy some weapons. It's $25 a gun. That's going to take a chunk of my money to do that, though. Yeah, cancel that. That'll take too much. We're going to have to go with the cheap gun. Because I might want to put... Let's get a boarding kit on here. Now I could go with cut-in sails, or maybe I should just leave that alone for now and go to the next ship. And we can get this one to 200. Now could we give this ship a boarding kit too? It's only 1 tier though, but let me see if we could do that. Okay. So the first 2 ships have the better guns that I consider better, and with just a boarding kit each. Now I could put one other upgrade on, but let's go to this ship now. This ship can only go to this anyways. So unless I try to make the ship lighter or give it better guns, like could I give it a cheaper gun? Oh, instead of having 9-pounders, we could go to the 6-pounder. Because the 9-pounder shoots, it's got 7 damage, but it weighs 11 pounds each. Where this gun, again, only has 5 damage, but it can shoot pretty far. So I think I'll do that. And by doing that, it lowered the weight. So now, would it be better to put a boarding kit on? And I can get him up to 300. Like, I don't know if there's 300 of any other type of weapon. Yeah, okay, you know what? These are junky rifles, but I'm going to do it because it'll make it cheaper for me to do that. Okay, so now this ship has the guns that I want, even though it's a step down from a 9-pounder to a 6-pounder. But with one boarding kit here, I'm able to get it at 600. And I still have 13,000. But I don't think I can do it again on this ship. Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to... Yeah, because I'm going to need to make 2 more ships anyways. So only the Nautilus will not have an upgrade or better guns, but the other 3 ships will have better stuff. Now that will cost me some money too, so what I'm going to, or a rep. So what I think I can do is I can give them these rifles. It's not the best rifle, it's only 18 melee, but you know what I mean? It doesn't cost me rep to do that. Because I still have to get 2 of these. Now, I'm just going to buy cheap officers for now. Oh yeah, and wait a minute. So I have these that I can sell now. And that'll give me a little extra money. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, okay, now this ship has 2 perks. Let's see if we can now that I got that extra money, see if we can get those perks back onto this ship. Okay, so optimal is 120. And we can get the 2 perks. Okay. So now those 2 ships have at least 120. But I gotta get this ship back to 300. Alright, I think that'll do it. I only have 9,000 left. And I have this ship just sitting here where I can choose to... Oh, wait a minute. I must have made a mistake. How did I put... Did I buy 30 of these? Let me take those off. That ship didn't come with those guns, did it? Or did I make a mistake and buy those? I mean, it's okay because then that means I could go to this ship here. And I can now put these right here. So now the Nautilus has these. Yeah, I must have made some kind of mistake. Yeah, so that would mean my main 4 ships all have the gun that I like. And matter of fact, I could even give the Nautilus a boarding kit. Well, if you had patience watching my harbor stuff, I thank you. But anyways, okay, so this is going to be the Barbary War that I'm starting again, and it appears that, as you can see, that's just the way it goes. I think that's the best opening that I could do. Like, I had 7 ships that I could sell off or do whatever, and I still have one that I can sell if I need to. So that'll be it. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day or a great afternoon or a great evening. God bless to you in your own religion. Take care of yourself. Be kind to each other. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos.